Well, hello goat lovers, Derek here with Blue Cactus Dairy Goats, and welcome back to day 2 of the biggest goat road trip ever known in human history. I am in North Platte, Nebraska. When I last saw you, I was going to sleep in Monument, Colorado, and when I woke up it was kind of a wintry mix. So I just kind of had to pull the truck and trailer under the gas pump there at that truck stop and give everybody their morning feeding. And of course, these boogers up here got their bottle feeding and they did really good with it. Although it was kind of chaotic. But then I just got on the road and I didn't film very much because, like I said, it got down to about 31 degrees going from Monument, Colorado up into the Denver area. It was just kind of a wintry mix and I was tired and stuff. But we are in Nebraska now. I believe we're 2.5 hours to our first drop-off point where we'll be getting rid of 2 of these goats. And that's exciting. We could use a little more room, and that's what we're out here to deliver these little buggers. So that's something to look forward to. Everybody in there's just got some fresh water and a bunch of hay, which of course they've already knocked all over the place, but they ate a bunch of it. And this big girl here is getting out in just maybe 2 or 3 hours, so there'll be a little more room in there. You know, you're not supposed to be chewing on that, but they are doing all right. I did have that board on there last night to keep them warm, and for the first part of the morning I put a few more screws on it, and I kept it on there till I was past Denver out of the snowy wintry mix. Well, of course now they're going to start roughhousing, showing off for the camera. And here's the doelings riding snug up here in the trailer. Everybody's happy. And then the bucklings. And this feller here, this feller here, oh, you're not gonna let me show you. And that guy right there who's looking at us and chewing, he's getting out here in a couple hours, so they'll have some more room back here. And that's good, isn't it, buddy? Isn't it? So they're getting along. So we're gonna sit here for maybe 10 more minutes and let them rest. And then we'll be back on the move again. So yeah, there's a bunch of cardboard in there, but they're just getting stuff everywhere, and it's working out for bedding and absorbing the pee and stuff. And so far it's still cold out here, so we got the vents and everything closed up, and there's nothing whipping around in there, and they're doing good. Ain't that right, buddy? You can't escape there, that door's locked. Oh, little roughhousing, little goat play. All right, our goal for today is to drive from Monument, Colorado to Sioux Falls, South Dakota. So we just got off the main highway and we drove through the little town of North Platte, Nebraska. Now I'm heading north across the Great Plains, and it's neat, rolling hills and grasslands. It's like, can you imagine millions of buffalo being all over? I cut north across Nebraska to reach my destination. Rolling hills and grassland, not what I was expecting. Took my foot off the gas and slowed up some, just trying to breathe it in. All of this wide open space had me wondering, and I don't know if Nebraska has a song, so I'm making one up as I drive along. I'm looking out the window across these fields to the tree lines and windmills, and it seems like it just goes on and on. Wind whipping through the grass, that's Nebraska's song. I see horses on pasture, men working on a tractor. A woman walked up to bring them lunch with a few kids running after. It's deep in the traditions, farming, hunting, and fishing. this land. I bet there's just one thing missing. And I don't know if Nebraska has a song, so I'm making one up as I ride along. I'm looking out the window across these fields to the tree lines and windmills, and it seems like it just goes on and on. Rusty old windmills, that's Nebraska's song. Got me asking myself, Nebraska, does that even mean? Well, I might know the truth if I spoke soon, shy your hand upon me. But the fence rows came along, and the buffalo are all gone. Old land like this, as pretty as it is, it deserves a song. And I don't know if Nebraska has a song, so I'm making one up as I drive along. I'm looking out the window across these fields to the tree lines and windmills, and it seems like it just goes on and on. The ripple of the Platte, that's Nebraska's song.
All right, guys, after a 2.5 hour drive through beautiful Nebraska, we have made it to this little town. I believe it's called Ainsworth, Nebraska. And the guy I'm going to be meeting said that there was a big grain elevator operation right as I was coming into town, and I bet you that is it. All right, we have made it to beautiful Ainsworth, Nebraska, and I am with Tom and Maya, and we are dropping off little Monty Walsh and Lucy with their new owners.
Hi.
How many goats do you say you have?
I have 27 goats. Yep.
Wow, you're giving us a competitive run there.
Continue on Nebraska 7 North for 5 miles.
I will do that, GPS, thank you. This little town here, Ainsworth, is so country. Everybody's pulling a stock trailer. I mean, I gotta say, man, like, that was the highlight of my day, driving through that pretty stretch of Nebraska. I hope that there is more of that ahead. I bet there is. But we're gonna end today's journey in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, which is 3.5 hours away. And when we get there, it's gonna be 7:30 South Dakota time, probably right around sunset, maybe. And but it's only gonna be 5:30 Arizona time, meaning today should feel to me and the goats like it wasn't as long as day one. And that's kind of how I hope it continues. Day one was the longest, day 2 won't be as long, day 3 I don't believe is going to be as long, and then we have a special surprise stop for day 4. On day 5 we drop a lot of animals in the Indiana, Ohio, Michigan area before turning south to Lexington, Virginia. All right, so now we are going down into this little valley we're going to cross this river, and it's the Niobrara River. If anybody knows how to say that, let me know in the comments. Oh yeah, big river. So you can see the words there, Niobrara. Wow. That is neat. Doesn't look very deep either. There's this way. It's just flowing along across. Sound of the river. That's Nebraska song. The sign said this town is called Springview, Nebraska. I think the population was 242. All these cows over here are running, and it reminded me of something. So story time. I was driving through Texas on my way to Oklahoma to pick up this trailer that I'm pulling, I saw a bunch of cows running like that. Right now it just looks like feeding time. So I saw a bunch of cows running like that. There was a coyote. There wasn't a coyote chasing them. These heifer cows were chasing the coyote, and it was pretty neat. I didn't get it on camera, but it was, I just saw these cows running, and, at first I thought they must be running from something, but when I got a little closer to it, you could see this coyote kind of in panic mode. That lucky dog just got their mail. They're headed down that awesome road to probably some awesome property down there on some awesome river in awesome Nebraska. All right, guys, welcome to South Dakota. Yay, yay.
Welcome to South Dakota.
Yes, thank you, thingamajigger. Yes, awesome. South Dakota so far is looking a lot like northern Nebraska, but that's how state lines do you. I was pleasantly surprised with Nebraska. And another thing is, as I was driving down that road from I-80 to Ainsworth, and then just again a couple of minutes ago, maybe 10 cars have waved at me. Just waved. And I'm just, there's no way they know me. Maybe their neighbor drives a blue Ford, but, I am pulling a stock trailer, but everybody's pulling a stock trailer. And it's just, people seem very friendly here in Nebraska. All right, guys, we are cruising along in pretty South Dakota. And I believe that is the mighty Missouri River. Man, the whole day's been all dances with wolves. Look at that stuff. That is just awesome. How cool. About to go over this booger. Everybody's slowing down. The mighty Mo. How neat. See, it's moments like this where I'd really want to stop and get out and play, but I have what do I got? 17 baby Nigerian dwarf goats in the back. I have to keep moving. I can't take time for myself. Wow. Mighty Missouri River, Lake Francis Case. It is big. Oh, we're on a bridge. Or anything for like the next minute or two, and greatly appreciate. Potholes on the bridge. It's so big and pretty, I don't know which way to point the camera. This way's safer, so. That's it, guys. That's the Lake Francis, the mighty Missouri River. Must be a dam down there somewhere. Back on this reddish looking road, Snake Creek Recreation Area. Yeah,
Neat.
So this must be the Snake Creek Recreation Area right here where all these campers are. That's more people than I've seen in 2 hours. And they're all right there. That's where they've been. So that's cool. All right, so we made it to our stopping point for tonight, Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Felt good to drop off 2 goats today, kind of lighten the load. Hopefully it doesn't get too cold here tonight. Everybody's already been fed hay and all fresh water and everything. It's been a long day, lots of driving. And I'm sure that they're excited to stop. I know they want out of their little pens that they're in, but just as bad as I want out of the front seat of the truck. But got one more big long day. I believe we drop off at least 2 goats, maybe 3. I think it's just 2. And then we'll have a surprise stopping day, which you guys are gonna have to wait to see. But the goats and me are gonna like that day. So let's check these kids out. The bucklings, and it's like as soon as we, you know, when I'm pumping gas, they're kind of bleating. You know, they want some attention, and you know they sound horrible, really. Some of them. Once I pop the top and throw some hay in there, everybody shushes up. That hay on their backs there, that's just from me throwing it in. He's just, I don't know why he looks so hunched right now. Just doing his thing. There he is. Hi, buddy. But yeah, once I put the hay in, all the bickering stops. Same thing in here with these doelings. There's hay up there in that corner too. That's why they're kind of rowdy about it. Hi. The manimal that is camouflage there, he was really vocal when I stopped at when I was pumping gas. He was letting me know he wants out of there. He's had enough traveling for today. It's time to stop. I am gonna put that board back up on there tonight. And if it gets too cold, I can tarp it, but I got to check the weather forecast and stuff just yet. So that's it for today, guys. I have stuff to do, phone calls to make, and if I'm lucky, some computer work to get done. Planning my route, you know, making sure things are in line for tomorrow, and I'm tired. So thanks for watching today. Hope you like Nebraska's song. And we'll see you again in the morning, all right? Bye.
Hello goat lovers, Crystal here with Blue Cactus Dairy Goats, and if you would like to support Southern Arizona Dairy Goat Association, the goat club that I'm in, so that we can continue to put on shows just like this, and we as well have the national convention coming up, and we're trying to earn money. So this awesome shirt that I happen to have on, that come in all different colors, I am going to put a link in the description below, so you guys can follow that link to the SADGA website and purchase a shirt. It would really help the club out, and we would appreciate it. Thank you guys.